All right, people, big day here. So, this is one of the lessons that frustrates a lot of students. Let's be honest there, because there's a lot of attention to detail that's going on. We're used to in elementary school, rapid fire, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, question's done, or ba boom, question's done. That's it. There's analysis, there's rewriting, there's applying. You got to check things at the end. So much going on with these problems. People. All right. So yes, focus, attention to detail. That's what we're after here today. So we're in our entrance slips to get started. We're going to go all the way to lesson number. Nope, too far. We are adding rational numbers. Okay, first of all, rational number, fractions and decimals. That's the best way of saying it. So the thing that we've got to keep in mind here is that we've got to rewrite these problems first. All right, we've got to figure out if it's actually an addition or subtraction problem, and then apply that knowledge of how to add or subtract with decimals and fractions. And then remember, oh my gosh, is the answer negative or positive as well? So let's look at this here. Question number one is asking us, it says to add 7 and 800ths with the negative 14 and 2/10. So here's the thing about it. Isn't isn't is that really going to be an addition problem? Are we really going to add here? And in this particular case, we're actually going to say, no, we're not, because we have different signs. So estimation is a good technique that's here. If you just kind of think about it, 7 plus the negative 14, if you can do the integers, like, oh, well, that's negative 7. Yeah, because, well, we're actually subtracting because we've got different signs, a positive number and a negative number. So when we subtract, we always use the larger number first and the smaller number second, which means I actually have to rewrite it as 14 and 2/10 minus 7 and 800ths. So I've lined up my decimals there. So that's the first thing we got to do is we're going to have to rewrite the problem. All right. Second thing here is we actually need to solve it now. So, okay, I've got to put my 0 up there. All right. I've got to do some borrowing. That's here. 10 minus 8 is 2. 1 minus 0 is 1. Bring the decimal down. Oh, I can't do that. Let's do some more borrowing. And there's a 7. So 7 and 1200ths. Wait, is the answer positive or negative? Well, if I go back to the original problem, there were more negatives, so it is a negative amount. That's there. Negative 7 and 1200ths. So again, you're going to have to rewrite it. You're going to have to actually solve it, and then analyze your answer. See if it's positive or negative. On question number 2 here. Okay, I see a negative 12 and 1400ths. I see a negative 2 and 9/10. They're both negative numbers, so they have the same sign. They both have that negative sign, which means it is going to be an addition problem there. All right. So I can just take that first number, as we talked about. Order doesn't make a difference when adding, because when we're subtracting over here. So now we can add. How about a 4? How about a 0? Carry the 1. A 5. A 1. Drop the decimal straight down. Don't forget to go back and look. And oh, that's right. They're both negatives. So we're going to add the sign. There we go. All right. Question number 3. All right. Now, in question number 3 here is we're going to need common denominators. But wait a second. Are we actually going to add here? No, we're not. First number is positive. The second number is negative. Different signs. We're going to have to subtract here. So I am going to do my 4/5. All right. And I do have to minus half. That's here. Little common denominators of a 10 over here. Times it by 2. So by 2. Hello, 8. Times it by 5. Times it by 5. Hello, 5. Now I can subtract. 8 minus 5 is 3. So we do get ourselves a 3/10. And then the issue here was bigger number, positive or negative. Well, 4/5 is bigger than a half. We go back to why we were putting numbers on the number line to figure out who's bigger, who's smaller. This is how we're applying it there. So that's why I was saying I'd like you to visualize that. So it is a positive, so it's a positive 3/10. Okay, all right. Now, hey, let's go over into the classwork here because I want to show you something here because I don't want you to accuse me of sending you bad information, not telling you the truth, flat out lying to you. Okay, no. Let's not get any accusations about that. But let me show you an option that you have here. All right. So we're doing lesson number 8 classwork. And what's going to show up here is with our fractions, we're also going to end up seeing, here we go. We're also going to end up seeing mixed numbers. Okay, so 2 things here. First of all, we can do business as usual. All right. So let's go ahead and let's take care of one of these right now. All right. Let's take care of question 10. All right. First number is negative. The second number is positive. So it does become a subtraction problem. So it is 3 3/4. All right. Man, those are some nasty looking threes, aren't they? Minus 1 5/8. Common denominator, no big deal. Let's use our 8. So we'll multiply over by a 1. We'll multiply by a 2. Yes, that was a 3. So that's a 6 that's there. So we can subtract 6/8 minus 5/8, 1/8. All right. And then 3 minus 1, 2. And again, we've got more negatives. So that's why it's the negative 2 1/8. So that's fine. All right. We can use those rules. Here's the thing. You might have to borrow. So if you don't want to borrow, yes, you can go improper fractions here. All right. Now, this is the only time we kind of give you the permission to be like, hey, let's do improper fractions, because it could get a little bit frustrating if you're not comfortable with your borrowing. The borrowing is the faster way, the more efficient way. But if not, improper fractions would get the job done. So let me, oh my, all right. Let me scan through here and let me see if we're going to run into someone that's there. And oh, here we go. Here we go. We're going to do 11 here. All right. So the first guy's positive. Second guy's negative, which means it's what type of problem? It's a subtraction problem. So if I do 4 1/3 minus the 2 7/12, I can get common denominators. We're going to use 12, multiply by 4. So 1 4, multiply by 1. So 1 times 7 is 7. Here's the issue. 4 minus 7. I can't get a negative fraction, but at the same time then get a positive whole number. A number can't be negative and positive. Okay, so here we go. 1 you can borrow. You can take a 1 away. We're going to add a whole onto it. All right. And now we can go ahead and subtract and take it from there. So just realize that your answer is going to be negative, and that's fine. Now, if that bothers you, we can do improper fractions here. This is the only time I kind of like say, hey, you can, because I get there's a lot going on here. Bigger numbers show up. 12 times 2 is 24. 24 plus 7 is 31. So it's 31/12. 3 times 4 is 12. 12 plus 1 is 13. So it's 13/3. So what we can do here is get our common denominator. All right. I know I'm kind of running out of room here, so if you're just following along. So if our common denominator does become a 12 here, all right, that was times a 4. So then I got to do 13 times 4 and to carry the 152. All right. Remember, though, it was plus a negative. So 31 plus a negative 52. Again, you can see bigger numbers are showing up here, but that's negative 21. So it's negative, all right, 21/12. If we simplify, I can divide them both by, ooh, wait a second here. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, pause here a second. I didn't finish the problem over here. Let's do this over here. So that's 16/12 minus 7/12. All right, let's show you how they're going to match up. That's what, 9/12. All right, 3 minus 2 is 1. All right, let's simplify this. All right, we can take 1 out. There's 9 pieces left over, and we're trying to put them in groups of 12. Now, we did have more negatives, so it is a negative that's there. All right. Again, negative 21/12. So there's your negative. So just to show you, it does get you the same answer. But if you don't like borrowing, and you can't borrow, I don't think it's that bad. But yes, you would want to go improper fractions. If you go all improper fractions, it's going to be messy, people. It's going to be frustrating there. All right. Yeah, here we go. Have at it there. Use your answer keys, get them checked. There might be one wrong answer on there. So if it is, don't forget to break out a calculator there. All right. Type in the calculator and be like, wait, is Mr. Savage wrong here? Type it in. And then you can take care of it from that standpoint. Fractions really can't type in the calculator. But I think the one that's wrong here is a decimal one. Not sure if I changed it or not. Let me know. We'll see you later.